Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I am doing a 7-round mock draft with the Philadelphia Eagles. So let's get into it. I want to see if I wanted to see if PFF... Ooh, I can do this, okay. So this feature I'm going to try out is I'm going to have the first round slow because I want to have an opportunity to maybe trade up and react to some picks. So let's get this started. Panthers go Bryce Young. Texans take Richardson, Anderson 4, Stroud 5, Gonzalez 6. I don't think I'm going to trade up here. So with the Eagles at pick 10, I don't even know if it's a question right now. Tyree Wilson's on the board. Tyree Wilson is able to play edge and interior defensive line. Preferably, he's honestly going to be Brandon Graham 2.0. And Howie Roseman does draft for the future. This could very well be Brandon Graham's last year with the Eagles. So bringing Tyree Wilson, who honestly is a more athletic Brandon Graham, meaning that he can play inside and outside. So I'm not even going to hesitate. Tyree Wilson's my pick. Tyree Wilson's a very good football player. So what I want to see, there we go. I like that because I can change the speeds. I'm not going to trade up. I want to see how my board looks at pick 30. And here's my only issue is the board does not look good at pick 30. I do not want to take this pick right now. I would prefer to trade back. So one team, I think Seattle at 37 wouldn't be a bad idea. So you know what? With us not having a lot of these mid-round picks, I think can I just do 123 and 151, and then I will throw you back 248. There we go. Seattle moves up to get Mozzie Smith. And Eagles on the board at 37 here. So, and I do know Howie Roseman does pick based off of needs. Or no, based off of BPA, sorry. Not based off of needs. I'm thinking about what the Eagles need here initially. And I would say right now, linebacker, offensive line, add a safety to our room. The issue is, if you look at the linebackers, no one with a high grade. I think Jack Campbell's my highest graded linebacker at this point. Well, now let's look at safety. I do like Antonio Johnson a lot. But is he I think he is a first-round player in my eyes. Can we maybe trade back for him? That is the question that I want to entertain. And I'm going to do it with the Steelers. I'm going to offer you, if we can get maybe pick 120 and 241, we trade back 12 spots to get 3 extra picks. And I'm going to trade back up. I'm going to offer the trade with the Jets. They declined. Let's offer a trade to New England. Oh, wait. Okay. Darn it. Me and Buttons are not friends. Well, you know what? Good news. I didn't even need to trade up at all. Thank you, PFF, for having stupid buttons and stupid locations, because I'm taking Antonio Johnson right here at pick 49. I know a lot of people may say, well, he plays a lot like how Terrell Edmonds plays. Terrell Edmonds signed a 1-year deal. Terrell Edmonds can also very well not even be on the 53-man roster. So that's what we're doing here. We're taking Antonio Johnson at safety. Pick 62. With how the board stands, is Tulia pulled 2 off the board? I know. Even though it's an edge rusher, I can't have enough good edge rushers. Ooh, this is a tough spot for the Eagles here. Let me think. What do I want to do here? I mean, obviously, an offensive lineman depth, even though the Andrew Voorhees rumors are pretty interesting right now. So I'm not going to take him here. Um, don't really like the tackle board. I think Jalen Duncan's a 6th round player in my eyes, and I think Blake Freeman at this point is pretty overhyped. Um, how's the running back board? Really not intriguing to me at this point. Um, a lot of people like Tank Dell. I have a 3rd round grade on him. I think Rasheed Rice is personally a little bit better at this point, but I don't know what I want to do here. Um, I mean, I could go Garrett Williams for depth at corner. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take Garrett Williams. I know that we have a lot of corners right now, but you draft players for the future. You don't draft players for right now in time. I'm not going to trade back up at all, so I'm just going to advance to 94. A little bummed out to see Zach Pickens taken. Tanner McKee, I don't understand why PFF has him so highly graded. My last mock draft, I'm pretty high on Tyjae Spears. I think that he has, honestly, that USC game is maybe the best tape of a running back I've seen in this year's class, even better than some of Bijan Robinson's games. I think that's going to be the pick here. It is. I'm going to take Tyjae Spears. We need a running back. I would rather take Tyjae Spears in the 3rd than waste pick 10 on Bijan Robinson, personally. Let's see. Pick 120. Do we take Boston Scott Jr. Deuce Vaughn? No, I'm not. I already took a running back. I'm not that aggressive. Andrew Voorhees on the board. He is not. I don't know what I want to do here. I think probably going an offensive lineman is not a terrible option. I do like Connor Galvin a lot from Baylor. Yikes, 37.2. I got to watch tape on that game. Well, even though that game's tape is not good, I still like Connor Galvin. I just don't think at 120. I think he'll be on the board of a later pick. What do I want to do here? I mean, I could double down on safety and go Jair Brown, who I honestly think is better than projected right now. Broderick Martin is actually getting a lot of Eagle hype right now within the building. I just don't know if I want to take another defensive lineman. What do I want to do? You know what? I'm going to just take Connor Galvin. I got to stop. That's just what I think is the best pick for the Eagles at this point. I think he could have been on the board at 123. I think 151 could have been a little bit of a stretch if he was on the board, but Colby Wooden and Ivan Pace Jr. would not have been my pick at 120. So at this pick right here, I'm a little tempted just to go with another safety. And I know it's not a Howie Roseman thing to do, but I mean, right now we only have for our young safeties on contract for a while. I'm not counting Kalen Wallace. It's just Reed Blankenship and now Antonio Johnson. So I'm a little tempted to bring a guy like Jair Brown in the building. And that's what I'm going to do. Just add one more safety. We have a lot of young safeties under contract. Just a good fit. Next up here, I'm going to go Broderick Martin. I think Eagles, this is the first Eagle player that has had like multiple different visits right now. I think he got a top 30 visit as well as I believe, interview at the Combine. I got to, check that to make exactly sure what he's been doing, but I know there's a lot of fans within the Eagles building with Broderick Martin at this point. Pick 219. I'm going to go Ventrell Miller, the linebacker out of Florida. He's always, there's a lot of those players that it's like with Dylan Moses too. Like Dylan Moses was a projected 1st-round pick. At one time, Ventrell Miller was a 1st-round guy. He's kind of fallen off though, but at the linebacker position, I think especially in the 7th round, you can take the risk. Final pick here. I wanted to see how the tight end board looks. Or really not. I actually do like Payne Durham a lot, but I'm not going to take him here. What I am curious, and I'm not taking a kicker. I love Jake Elliott. I'm curious. Does PFF have kicker grades? Really? You don't? That's stupid. Um, Best player available. Do I want to take quarterback? I'm going to go with Tyson Bagent. He is my preferred quarterback of all the guys on the board. A lot of people like DTR. I don't hate the DTR option, but, I it's not always a bad idea to have a quarterback of a different skill set, with a different skill set in the building. So here's my mock draft. Yeah, I think I'm happy with it. Looking back on it, I think Tyree Wilson at number 10 is a steal. Trade back to get Antonio Johnson. Trade back actually went multiple times to get Antonio Johnson at safety. Garrett Williams at corner. Tyjae Spears at running back. Connor Galvin at tackle. Jair Brown at safety. I do know that I did double up in the safety position, but having these young guys under contract just makes a lot of sense. Broderick Martin on the interior. He's a 5th-round pick. Happy with that. Ventrell Miller got an A+. Tyson Bagent in the 7th round as well. Happy with my mock draft here. Thank you very much for watching. I kind of want to do another Eagle 7-round mock draft today, and I think I'm going to do it. So you may watch another video. But thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I appreciate it. Bye.